Because we need to get somewhere else. Really? Is he going off on it? He might be done with it then.
Your brow, Aloth?
This? I found myself in a rather perilous situation with a band of Dargools.
Dargools can be real
Temple
nasty.
of Barath.
You're lucky that's all you got to show for it.
I certainly gave them worse. Not to boast, of course.
I dare you to go inside.
No! Tangaloa will eat me!
Tangaloa? I'm going in. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Acolyte Barath. This one's particularly sallow-skinned, yes, and has an enlarged liver. Long incisions along the corpse's stomach and chest provide access to the organs. What's that? Barathian counter.
Of course, Tom.
The tablet holds the tale of Kahapa and Tangalo, devouring creation at the very dawn of time. High Priest Kasu.
Come closer to the altar. Come inside. The temple welcomes all to worship, most especially you.
The priest peers knowingly. The priest peers knowingly at the center of your chest, lips curving, an ardent smile, hands trembling. He touches a length of chain around his neck.
I ask only for no talking, not until we pay our respects to Bereth, to Rikuhu. Let us pray.
Who's Rikuhu? Is that like the... Okay. The twin eel god. Bow your head.
Deity of life and death, the endless devourer who encompasses all existence, hear this prayer, this voice chiming. I beseech you, Kahopa and Tangaloa, to ready this shell for sucking. Purify my soul in preparation for the coming of the next cycle. Digest all of my devotion. Swallow my sorrows, even the smallest swell, so I can be spit on the morrow. And Rikuhu, Barath, my god and goddess both, the eels that churn in ceaseless cycle, the new and the next and...
From life to death to life again, blessed be an end. He presses his hands over the center of his chest, touching the item tucked beneath his shirt. Then raising his head, he cracks a frail smile.
All right. I will address your inquiries, best as I can. So ask.
This is a temple to Barath, right? So who's Rikuhu, Kahopa, and Tangaloa?
The same. Your word, Bereth. Our word, Rikuhu. We worship the twin eel, the cyclic connection of the overworld and the underworld. Life
Is he?
and death. Life is Kahopa, And
Okay.
Tangaloa is death. When they'd swallowed all of existence, they tried to eat each other next. Now all things pass through their entrails. The end of one enters the mouth of the next, from the underworld to the overworld and back. Again and again.
What was that about preparing your soul for shucking?
End of the turn. I'm nearing it. Been working hard, preparing for weeks. You know, to die.
Yeah.
But first, I've got to leave guidance for my apprentice, the next in the cycle. Chosen to lead.
You're dying?
Been wasting away for months. Can't say it's been easy, dying so soon. I thought about stopping a few times.
Why would you want to die soon?
Maybe you can see. I'm no death godlike. Bereth bestowed not one in my generation with a chime. Not the next, neither. A flawed messenger like me can't open the crypts. So my best chance is to die.
Tell me about the writings on these tomes.
Liturgies. Instructions for ritual preparations. When and how. Sermons. Some histories, too. All of this, it's our knowledge as gleaned through centuries of service. Now, I've got to leave it all behind for the next disciple.
Okay. Impressive altar. What else can this temple boast?
Under the temple, carved in the mountain's caverns, lies an extraordinary maze of catacombs. So I've read. They're the hanging sepulchres, burial place for ancient Wana chieftains. The bodies are protected by Bereth's best, roaming, always. Plus, the ways sealed by the deity itself.
His words catch in his throat and he curves forward in a spine-racking fit, hacking until he's flush-faced. Fumbling a goat-skin flask to his lips, he drinks until minnow silver liquid dribbles over and slicks his chin.
The timing's getting tighter.
Oh,
And there is one thing
what?
before the end. Something only one touch by Bereth can do.
Fuck. Okay. Bereth and I have history.
I know you do. My eels, my infinity coil keeps rattling. Pendants resonating with your chime. The coil resonates, but it's weak. You could unseal the way, but you'd die inside, I think. My chance would be lost then. Lost with your remains. Not just anyone can escape the hanging sepulchres. Alive.
Kith bearing Baraf's chime are rare. This may be the only chance you get.
My time's waning fast. Right you are on that.
He releases his grip on the pendant with a feeble
I
nod.
best not let this chance pass. There's a sacred text. The eulogy to Isaiah. It's been
Oh,
buried
man.
in the catacombs beneath the temple for centuries, next to his champions. I need it. Of course, the tombs, they only open to the dead, or those bearing Bereth's chime.
Why do you need a seer's eulogy?
It never was added to the tomes, but it holds the final clues for my death. It's my best chance. I prayed for decades, night to day and night again.
Cool, new
Now,
quest.
Here you are, just in time. Means Bereth sent you to see to my success.
I have some questions about a seer and the catacombs beneath this temple.
I'll tell you what I can.
What's the story with a seer?
He's no Juana, nor a death godlike neither, but he was a high priest of Bereth. His hair was a Diran, a hunter, chasing the undead 200 years ago. Read somewhere, one tome, he sailed to the Deadfire for a weapon, abhorrent to Bereth. Said the blade held a power most fearful.
Okay, tell me more.
Issair fought hard for it, won the blade, but suffered grievous wounds. Bereth kept him alive till he could make it to the temple's catacombs. His champions were the ones who wrote his eulogy. Later, they were buried in the sepulchres too.
How do I enter the catacombs under the temple?
You've got to go outside, on the lower walkway. Doors sealed up tight.
Oh, we saw
though.
that door. Yeah, we saw that door.
Priests before me, all death godlikes could open it. Door requires a coil, resonating with Bereth's chime. But I haven't met a death godlike in my time.
I'd like to know more about the hanging sepulchres.
They're from the long-forgotten time, when there was only Juana living in the mountain. They got carved in even before the temple sprung up. Before there was Nekataka or a queen.
Okay.
They're well guarded, because not all of Bereth's dead like the rest in their graves. All right. But there's something you've got to know. Or I guess I've just got to say.
The priest bobs his head. From beneath his shirt, he untucks a stone-carved circlet in the image of an eel. The pendant vibrates on the length of its chain, thrumming harder the closer he holds it to
You're
you.
my best chance. Or only, maybe. Take the coil. It'll open the crypts. Bring me Issair's eulogy, and I'll teach you all I know of
Oh my
Bereth's
God.
arcana.
Yes, please. Mention something about undead in the catacombs?
The dead, with their souls, they roam still. The ones who were chosen by Bereth.
Bro, we're gonna get Bereth's Arcana. Oh my god. Is it Arcana or Arcana?
Not
I don't even know.
everyone's born
I think it might be
so
Arcana.
blessed. Sometimes, instead, you've got to die for it.
Great. Let's have a look at that. I bet we can't do that yet, can we? What was it called? Eulogy something. Yeah, 3 skulls. Yeah. It's quite high level. Do, do, do. I don't even know where the Temple of Gorn is. Alright, let's continue. We just picked up a great quest. We won't be able to do it yet, but still. Whew.
My Seraphine, is there anything you have a hard time with, aside from humility?
I reckon I'll be half handsy at most things, more so all things piratical.
If only we were all as confident in real skills as you are in imagined ones.
You'd be right surprised how far confidence will take you, lad. Well, you'd have to give it a try.
Oh! The wind whips violently along the cliffs below, carrying the sound of rustling trees with them. Oh! What did I just do? Oh god. Leave. Okay, so maybe that's another way that you can get into the tomb. Yeah, we can't do that yet. It's got 3 skulls on it. High Priest Hati.
Be
Jeez,
welcome.
okay.
We gather to honor the goddess, for we must earn the strength to endure the darkest of life's battles.
This is your temple?
Akira, rain and wind is a better teacher than any priest. A fighter accustomed to comfort earns only bruises.
What are you doing now, Lewis?
Each obstacle is a challenge we must answer. These are
There you
whetstones
are.
that sharpen us into fine blades.
Okay, I didn't expect to see many foreigners at the temples.
It is an opportunity to learn. What good is a fighter who knows how to defend against a single enemy? If we must one day fight one another, such is Magran's will.
Okay, which way to the palace? The priest blinks. His smile is warm, but there is little amusement
Follow
in
the
it.
path as it climbs the mountain, all the way to the Serpent's Crown. You will see it.
Okay,
Is that all?
what's it? Oh. Okay. That's pretty cool. This is not stealing, so I'll take that. Mark van der Beege. Okay. You find a man of middle years inspecting a metal tool unlike any you've seen. He has several similarly strange items on his belt, all quite clean and orderly. They look like the tools one might use to pull a tooth or shoe a horse, but much more delicate. He wears pristine cream-coloured robes. The muzzle of an arquebus is visible just over his shoulder. His eyes brighten when he notices you. The man's robes shimmer with a faint trace of arcane energy. Glyphs stitched into the hems and sleeves seem to be the source of the effect.
A good day, traveler. I see you've taken an eye to my instruments. If you've any interest in the medical sciences, you need only ask. Well then, questions?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a researcher in the medical sciences. And before you ask, no, I don't mean animancy. Neither do I mean magic, nor, gods forbid, necromancy. Medicine. Study of the kith body, its inner workings and such. I've misgivings about magic use.
Oh my god.
It's useful, I'll grant you that. But it's a crutch. Stunts our scientific development, you understand. Makes me a bit unpopular, as you can no doubt imagine. Which is why I've got this arquebus here.
Ah, got something in my eye. Oh, it's not going well today, stream. Dealing with all sorts of problems. What do you mean by unpopulars?
A patient of mine died under questionable circumstances. One morning they were fine, and the next they were dead. Someone is trying to discredit my work, I just know it. But they won't succeed. I came here to the archipelago to evade my rival's attempts at sabotage. And there certainly is quite a lot of work in the Deadfire, I must tell you.
Can you teach me what you've learned in your research?
I've told you of my troubles. I suppose it's the least I can do. Settle in now.
Ooh.
I've got a lecture prepared for just this occasion. Of course, it will cost you 3,000 copper.
1 sec,
Should
let me
you
save
change
it.
your mind?
Is this just gonna give me, like, more alchemy and
Yes,
religion?
what? Well then. Questions? I've misgivings about magic use.
Oh, a
It's
persecution
useful.
complex. Delightful.
You would have one too if you'd experienced the things I have. A patient of mine died under. I came here to the archipelago to evade. I've told you of my troubles. I suppose it's.
3,000, let's do it.
Ah, lovely.
He demonstrates several techniques for splinting and suturing a wound. Once he's sure you've got it, he runs you through a diagram depicting the sundry herbs Oh my god! Okay, finally he goes on at some length about the nature of faith and scientific inquiry. When he's certain you've learned all you can, he claps you on the shoulder and sends you away with a smile and a gently admonishment to study more. Okay. What did that do? What's going on? Okay. We can't see it? Oh, it's an ability. Where? Oh, +1 alchemy, +1 religion. It didn't actually go up though, did it? Okay, well, whatever.
Captain.
Worth it. Whale's Wind. Pretty crazy. South exits that way.
Oh, all right. Maybe just this once.
Righty Root, River Reed. The Sacred Stair. Oh, here's the Temple of Gorn. Okay, we need to go in here. And find someone who knows about Adair's friend. Okay.
It's you.
He knows someone here, apparently.
Dawn hears your prayers, surely as I do.
Offerings of fruit, bread, and even wine have been set here for the temple. High Priestess Seowen. Who said
I
that?
can't
You.
believe it.
Werton.
Is that really you?
Solid meals and decent sleep have filled Werton's lean frame out somewhat, but the man retains a fox-like aspect around the face. He greets you with an indecisive smile, unsure of whether to be nervous or
And
pleased.
Adair, you made it out of Gilded Vale for good then. I'm glad.
A lot more might have made it out if you hadn't left them for dead.
I haven't forgotten. It's why I'm here, Adair.
Been seeing lots of old faces lately.
Here that comes with the job. You being a watcher, I mean. I've been helping out here with the Dawn Stars, handing out food, mostly, or delivering supplies. Not so different from Gilded Vale, maybe. Took some getting used to, working shoulder to shoulder with Raid Sarens, but it's not so hard as you'd think. Feels like I'm on the right path.
Toward a little piece of redemption, maybe?
I guess everyone's chasing after Earthurst these days.
You too, eh? Don't know what you have to be sorry for. Would be nice to get some answers, maybe. Or forgiveness for getting his people killed. I don't know.
Well, good luck.
Doing my best, lady.
Here for a
Nordigan.
meal? Just get in line, dear. Ain't no trick to it.
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood. Short, got a bad temper. It goes by Alava Mazzy. Heard of her?
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Not real warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
Sounds like she's expecting you, Ada.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Not that I noticed.
He exhales a surprising amount of air.
Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
No fucking way.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
Alof's eyes go wide with shock, then delight. He's watching Adair the way a cat watches a wounded mouse.
I'd be happy to help you with the math.
Oh, this is getting good.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in Hasongo, last I heard. Got a little plot of land out there.
I guess we'll look that way then. Much obliged.
Look for Alafa and Hasongo.
Shodi, I do hope you're not getting into trouble now.
Who, me? No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Pitley said you might be able to help with the food. No. I was hoping the Children of the Dawn Stars can help with the... No. You're the High Priestess of this temple?
Do swine stink like shit?
Okay.
I'm guessing you're not here to worship. Then what can I do for you?
You must be getting a lot of people in here these days.
Oh, yes. People are afraid, angry. Change can be frightening. But what did any of us come here for, if not a new beginning?
Doesn't this place get a little damp?
No more than anywhere else. No sense fighting it. The water sustains our faith, surely as it does these trees.
You are devotees of Gorn. What about Earththirst's other manifestations?
Gone's the only one that matters.
The Shining God's got many faces, but they're all his to wear. Divine King Widewind, he saw the dawn stars, telling him of things to come. But it's gone with Sickle and Lantern that's come to the Deadfire. Our God's returned, and he's gonna bring balance to the world. He's gonna right all the wrongs we have suffered. Dawn will bring a new beginning for all of us when that hour comes.
Okay. I'm not gonna... Like, I want to see how the other part's gonna end. Leave, please. There we go. I want to see what Mad Morena's gonna say and everything. I think I want to join the pirates. Just sounds like fun.
You know how I've been saying there's nothing more important to me than us freeing you from Bareth's bonds? Well, I meant that. I did.
Adair's breath lingers in his chest and his mouth hangs ajar, throwing his statement into immediate
But
doubt.
there's this other thing I need to see about. On the way, like. I was gonna tell you.
In a journey full of obstacles, what's one more?
I don't see it like an obstacle. Well, not unless she's mad. She might be mad. This woman, well, love's not the right word, but she was something to me once, back in Gilded Vale. Once Theos was gone, there wasn't much keeping me in Deerwood. Thought I'd be happier in Adir, where my folks had gone. It was nice seeing them again. Been almost since the war. But I didn't belong. Found I couldn't talk to anyone. Not just because of the funny way Adirans talk.
We merely swallow our food first.
Over there, across the ocean, it's like nothing I'd been through ever happened. Not the war, not the legacy.